Hey, hey, it's been a little while. Here I am talking to you again. What, what must have happened for me to start thinking and writing? Um, I went to a shop that I used to work at the other day, didn't know how to word it, and I was buying, I want to say actually a toilet seat, you know, a new a new cushion for the throne, some say. And the guy that was at the till that served me said something that really made me think. It was busy because the market was on, and I said, like, hey, I can relate. I've been there on a market day. It's go, go, go. And he said, yeah, it's just another day of your life. And I was like, ooh, okay. It's just another day of your life. Made me think. And it, I mean, that's the title. But it was said in a kind of like tongue in cheek, knowing sort of, well, what can you do? Like, can't complain. Like, yeah, that sort of thing. I guess throw away, but one man's trash is enough. But yeah, I just thought you can flip that. There's obviously a multitude of ways, but like, to me, the two was that jumped out. Okay, well, it's just another day, another dollar, another day that I'm sat at this till, another day that I'm rushing around, that I've come to serve you this bog seat, um, and I'm also trying to do something else, and lots of customers are coming in, and the line's building up, and hey, what's another day of this situation? But then I started thinking, and I thought the other interpretation is like, yeah, just another another day of your life where you could choose to look at it differently. You could choose to, yeah, interpret the daily task, responsibilities, your job in a alternative way that may be reduced from the monotony, because yeah, I did get that another day, another dollar impression. There was a guy, 50s, that I used to work with, that would come in and say that made me so depressed. I don't think I could put my finger on why, but I was already low. I don't know, yeah, 19, no clue what I was doing there. This warehousing job, it was a temp job. I didn't know what I was going to do for a job. And another day, it was like a reminder. It was like a ticking clock. I've always hated clocks with a tick. Why does it build up this sense of dread? And that was the one way that I thought just another day of your life could be. Because it's almost like the inevitable. Just another day. And like, I've definitely been there. I am here, dear viewer, to present the alternative, which is it always will just be another day, just be a bit of a repetition, just feel maybe a bit like a Groundhog Day if you look at it the same way. If you've got the same bricks and the same plans, you're going to rebuild the same house. That's just it. You've got a choice every day. Now, maybe that feels a bit overwhelming. And I've definitely been there where it's like, right. And I've seen posts about this online. I've got to sort everything out right now, today. But obviously that never works. If you go all in, you're likely to come all out. I'm talking about the subtle changes, the little challenges of the thought patterns. That being kind. Because it is another day of your life, another rolls into another. If the thoughts that you're engaging with, that you're giving power to, and you're kind of drawing into reality, if they're your regular colleagues in your mind, then it's gonna be another day in the till of your brain. Like it's going to feel like that. But I'm liking this metaphor. Each customer that comes is a chance, the customer of the thoughts, a chance to take it differently. Maybe you've got some repeat customers that you don't like. You think, here we go again. It doesn't need to be here we go again. Here we go. It's another day. It's that same day. It's that same customer. I'm approaching that customer differently this day. And I want to say it in an empowering way. You can choose at any time to deal with that customer in a different way. To smile, to fake it till you make it, to say, my, what a nice brooch you're wearing, to not let it drag you down just because it has on the other days, the preceding however many days. Yeah. I have been working on this. I have felt the power of just making little incremental, and that's all it needs to be. There's so much power in that slight shifting of the plates that have seismic power. Maybe that was a bit gritty, but yeah. You should not feel the pressure to make the huge sweeping changes. But I'm telling you, if you plan and you say, you know what, my opponent is yesterday, I'm just going to do that little bit better. And if you do, it's great. And if you don't, well, you know what, it's just another day. And that's where you can then bring in the positive spin on it's just another day. Because it is just another day that would have passed anyway. Another day that... Can you remember... How well can you remember yesterday? How well can you remember last week? Like, you're not going to try something, fail at it, and then just be thinking, damn, last Wednesday... I really tried not to touch my phone for the first hour of being awake, and I just didn't. And that's still bugging me this Wednesday. Right? It doesn't, but you feel, if you manage, if you make that little inch towards something, that's what you feel. You don't remember the random day a fortnight ago that you didn't quite manage to tick off the aim. But the impact of managing to take that little bit of control, that autonomy, that lives with you, makes you feel good, and you bring it into another day. And then it doesn't become just another day. It becomes another chance. That's what I'm going to leave you on.